did it. Alrighty. Today in particular is the 29th day of May, 25 years after the year 2000. And we got some. Hold on, I got the wrong type of music playing in the background. I ain't even think about it before I started streaming, but we got some noise. Now, if you're watching the YouTube version that's been uploaded after I streamed at twitch.com/QaptainSlander, you already know the news I'm about to say. And if you're real attentive and look at my stream, you know what I'm about to talk about. But if you don't know, let me just go ahead and break the news to you. EA has canceled the Black Panther game, and they walked up to the developer making it and they said, shh, think about the rabbits. You like the little pretty bunny boy rabbits? Click. Now what's that clicking noise? Nah, don't worry about that. Think about the click clack as the bunny rabbits walk across the wooden floor. I like the bunny. Bow! That's what EA just did. They shut the studio down and shut down what could have been one of the biggest projects in gaming. Now, when the news of this first came out, I was kind of suspicious as to how this game was gonna do, because if you're unaware, there's another Black Panther adjacent related type game with Captain America in it. It's like Black Panther 1941 Civil War, some shit like that during that time period. So I was wondering, one of my main things I was wondering was how in the fuck was that game gonna coexist with another Black Panther led type game coming out at around the same time. So I guess we know the answer now. It's not gonna do anything because it's in the grave. It's 6 feet under. Because again, think about the bunny rabbits. Now you see in Gates wondering, hey, should I walk through or not? Walk through, nigga. You can't turn around. Walk through. So let's read a little bit further on. The new report comes from a purported email from EA President Laura Miele, which confirms the game's cancellation alongside the layoffs. The aforementioned Black Panther game was announced back in 2023 and hasn't gotten an update since. Yeah, like it's similar to what I said was going on with that 1941 whatever game. 1941 whatever game. With that game and even with the Wonder Woman game, for a lot of the games, really, I just came from working out and like I hop straight on stream. I'm going to talk and I'm going to shower. But shut the fuck up. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Even with the other game, other 1941 whatever the fuck, Black Panther game, the only news we actually got about that game is a trailer that they released because it was leaked and we seen it anyway, so they just said fuck it, here's the HD version. But we basically haven't heard anything, not even like developers going on social media and talk about the game. We haven't heard anything about that game, Wolverine, Spider-Man 3, Iron Man. We haven't heard anything about any of these superhero video games. So I gotta ask the question, are superhero video games dead? These decisions, how Miele said in the email, they affect people we've worked with, learned from, and shared real moments with. We're doing everything we can to support them, including finding opportunities within EA where we've had success helping people land in new roles. AKA, we don't give a fuck about you making this game. Go make fucking, what EA make? Madden. Go work on Madden. You said you want to make a new game based on a relevant and popular IP? That's cool. Is that popular and relevant IP FIFA? Okay, cool, because we don't own the rights to that. FC Sports. Can you work on that? You can't? Get the fuck out. You can. Walk to 3 doors to the left. Now get in that sweatshop and make us more card packs. Make a new card pack animation for all the FIFA addicts. Go ahead. Maybe I'll get the rare card this time. Nigga, you brought 600 fucking packs of cards. Digital cards at that you can't even resell. You're cooked. EA didn't announce the numbers of layoffs in the email because they don't give a fuck. Blah, blah, blah. Sharpen our focus and put our creative energy behind the most sufficient growth opportunities. Let me read that again. Let me break this down to you. So, for when I upload this to TikTok, EA canceled the Black Panther game and shut down its developer. And what they had to say about it is that they wanted to sharpen their focus and put their creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunity. FIFA, Madden, that's what that is. They killed the Black Panther game for FIFA and Madden. So the next time you see your cousin that pays $100,000 for the newest card packs in Madden, here's what I want you to do. I want you to slowly walk up to him. I want you to do your hands like this and say schnicket aloud. He gonna be sitting over there like, why are you walking slow talking about schnicket? The fuck is wrong with you? And what you're gonna do is when he looks at you, you're gonna start jogging. He's gonna be standing there like, yo, why are you jogging? And what I want you to do is like your Wolverine and Marvel Rivals. I want you to barrel leap and grip that nigga by his throat and just strangle him like your Homer Simpson and the Simpsons. Just because it's because of them. Shit like this is happening. What do you mean you shut down a Black Panther game? A game that is part of a multi-billion-dollar Marvel movie franchise, is one of the most main, important, and beloved characters because the actor that originally played him passed away. Bro, you could never beat a dead ex. Same thing with an actor. You had an idea that would print money and all of a sudden you don't like money? You don't want money no more? EA, the greedy company that won worst company in America 2 years in a row, real fact, doesn't like money now? I swear, one day EA will pay for all their sins and their crimes. Well, what we gotta do is we gotta take all the EA executives and put them in like a big room, right? And like tie them to chairs. But all the chairs have to be like facing the same direction and just beat all them niggas with a paddle at once. Because like, bro, the evil shit they did, they're gonna pay for this one day. Like, every EA executive that has something to do with getting this game cut off, I hope you get roaches, bed bugs, lice, and that your water pipes burst and that your septic tank blow up. And if you don't understand why I hope that, look at how much it costs to get a septic tank replaced. Fucking shit. I hate EA executives. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, this is good. This is some kind of good news. Despite the Black Panther cancellation, EA has confirmed that it still has at least 3 Marvel games in the work. And as you see in the headline, it includes Iron Man, which... I find it interesting that they canceled a game about an upstanding black man that is a king of his kingdom and not a stereotypical black man that runs around, shoot gun, do drugs, sell drug, to turn around and make a game about an alcoholic party man who literally sells weapons to... If Tony Stark was real, he would be selling weapons to Palestine and Gaza right now. They want to make a game about the literal billionaire weapon dealer over the billionaire positive, upstanding, uplifting black man. You don't find that suspicious? That don't seem weird to you? Red flags is not going off? Like, I just realized that just now, but all I gotta say is the EA executives will pay for what they did severely one day, and the revolution will not be televised. And if you don't know what that phrase means, look it up. There's some Black History homework for you. Google perplexity, because I know you niggas is too lazy to read. One day, them motherfuckers will pay for their sins like no other, bro. But little had been revealed of EA's Black Panther since its announcement, blah, blah, blah. He also stressed that EA Motive's Iron Man game was unaffected, but Black Panther's cancellation continues a plan to retreat away from future licensed IP. So see, this is the bullshit I'll be talking about. So you're planning on retreating away from future licensed IP And you're willing to make an Iron Man game, but not a Black Panther game. Let me repeat that. Miel also stressed that Miel also stressed. So that means he made it a point. He stressed it. They specifically used the word stress. He made it his mission to say that the Iron Man game was unaffected. But Black Panther's cancellation came as the publisher continues a planned retreat away from future licensed IP. Iron Man's a licensed IP just like Black Panther. What's the difference between those two? They're both about rich billionaire superheroes that use technology to their advantage to fight crime and criminals and evildoers. What's the difference between the two? Now, one thing I need y'all to always keep in mind is that there are people who seriously, severely think that unless it's yo, I'm about to shoot the club up, son. Black people are unmarketable. This right here is 4K evidence. Yes, it is that deep. This is 4K. If this isn't evidence that they don't think black things are marketable, what is it like to be a fucking idiot? I need you to comment and tell me, what is it like to be a straight up dumbass? Niggas be playing you for a fool and you just, I'm a fiddle. Nigga, you need to get that warning tattooed across your head saying that you boo-boo the fool, dumbass nigga. Anyway, has some commenters wondering if the companies previously announced. Now, however, EA has confirmed to IGN that not only is the deal alive and well, the company is still working on at least 3, blah, blah, blah. The multi-title long-term relationship between Marvel Games and EA remains strong, as long as it has nothing to do with Negroes. Development of our console and PC titles, beginning with Marvel's Iron Man, is led by Motive Studios. Black Panther's cancellation and subsequent job, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't find it weird that they're willing to cancel Black Panther and not Iron Man? Like, I really need y'all to seriously think about that. And they said it's because of IP issues, or they don't want to do shit with straight away, far away IPs, but they are. A lot of these companies think black people are unmarketable when it's positive. They'll look for the signs and you'll start to notice them. Also, talking some more shit about EA. Hopefully, because, like, I don't care about FIFA. I don't care about soccer. I'm an American. Soccer games at all. I don't care about American football games at all, period, point blank, whatsoever. But what I do care about is those games having competition, because the more a game has competition, the more that game has to actually fight for their space in whatever area by making sure that they have a good product. So to make it make sense, because that sounded confusing as fuck. If I run a chicken store and you run a chicken store, we both have to make good chicken and give good deals on that chicken to make money. But let's say my chicken store shuts down. You can make dog shit chicken and raise the price to $100 for 2 pieces, because where else are they gonna go to buy chicken? They wanna eat chicken, and they wanna eat chicken that's cooked by somebody else. If there's nowhere else to go, you could charge $200 for 1 drumstick. You could charge $16 a wing. Where else are they gonna go? But if I come into town and say those prices are ridiculous, and I start charging $5 for 5 pieces of chicken, your store is gonna start losing money. That's what I want to happen at EA. I want a better soccer game to come out for cheaper that'll make these motherfuckers' pockets just go woo and drain. I want the same thing for NBA 2K2, but we gotta start somewhere. EA is another evil giant. It's just that NBA 2K is more of a play for, like, the black community. Well, the noticeable parts of the black community that I'm around than EA FC Sports, aka FIFA, and Madden. I love this. I love this. Jokingly branded FIFA by the community, Rematch is a 5-on-5 arcade soccer game with a focus on non-stop axing. Whatever the fuck that word is. What the fuck does that mean? Because it sounds like they're trying to say skew in an uppity way.
Just chill.
Deliberately avoid using, abstain from. Is that not the same thing as eschew? Like distorting? Yeah, here comes the Google Easter egg. Not in a straight or level position. Yeah, that I can see why it's different, but it's the same fucking thing. Eschewing the rules of traditional association football. There are no fouls, offsides, or what the fuck? So you could just punch niggas in the face and then walk the ball into the goal? I guess, bro. In many ways, it feels like Rocket League coming full circle back to the sport that originally inspired it. Each player controls one member of the team. Oh, so it's 5-on-5, as in, if you're the goalie, it's none of that. You switch between goalie and midfielder. No, nigga, you're just a goalie. That could be kind of interesting. That's one of the things that made Quidditch Champions interesting for me, but that game kind of died off because it released at a bad time and had shitty marketing. Each player controls one member of the team, and there's plenty of potential for skilled one-on-one tricks and coordinated team plays alike. If the current player count is anything to go by, the formula looks to be working. In its first day of Steam, Rematch Beta peaked at a concurrent player of 140,000 active players. Now, for those of you who don't understand how the whole active player thing works, active players is only based on how many people are playing right now, not how many people are playing in a day. So, if 1 million people turned on it, like 1 million individual different people turned on this game today, and only 140,000 were playing at one time, it will only count to 140,000. So that means 140,000 people had their PC booted up to play this game on Steam. And I don't know if this is on any other platforms, but that's just Steam. And if it's on other platforms, oh, that's crazy. Rematch Beta. I see PS5 in the search bar, so it could be on other stuff. So Xbox, PS5, and PC. So that's just PC. Keep in mind that there's other platforms. So that's just 100,000 on PC. When it comes to sports games, more people are more likely to play them on console. So that means we could assume, let's say, 200 to 300,000, a generous lower end estimate, people were playing across all platforms. Gaming community, clap it up. I'm proud of you. Oh wait, I forgot to turn down my music so that the sound effects can be heard. Gaming community, I'm proud of you. Now what y'all need to do is when this game come out, support it and make this the lowest amount of concurrent players that this game has ever had, period. Get FIFA the fuck out of here. Higher than any of the EA Sports games or FIFA before it have managed to reach. Granted, we're comparing a free play test to a full price product. No. If that many people are interested and the game comes out and it's quality, nigga, it's gonna get played. Because the Rematch Beta, it's a simple concept. Really is not a simple concept because soccer is a complex sport. But a lot of people spend their whole lives trying to understand soccer or spend their whole lives around soccer culture. So they're just gonna be able to understand it easier than any other type of game. So it's a soccer game that looks cool and has hype and a community around it. Oh, if this game comes out and it's between $40 and free, oh, this shit is gonna go crazy. This shit is going triple, quadruple platinum. Rematches climb into the Steam top 10, putting it ahead of Helldivers 2 and Marvel Rivals. This game had more people playing on Steam than Marvel motherfucking Rivals. If that don't tell you that this game is popular, hey nigga, I don't know what it's like to be a dick rider and a rematch hater, but whatever. Over the past day is still a sign that Slowcap might have a real firecracker on their hands. Yeah, the way the game look and the premise of the game, they do. All they gotta do is make sure that people hear about it and stuff like this, like having high player counts helps that. Then on top of that, just marketing the game and pushing the game. Oh. They got a motherfucking banger on their hands. I don't think we need to read the rest of it. Look, there's a comparison. So FIFA 22, highest 100,000. 22, 2 years ago, So they had a full year to get their numbers up. Their fucking FIFA 24, the most recent FIFA, only has 100,000 people on Steam. Also, more people play soccer games and stuff like this on console because they're more casual games, and more casual games usually have higher numbers on console. But if this is how niggas is rocking on PC, imagine, like I said, on the more casual platforms like console. Gaming community, y'all did y'all big one with this one. I'm proud of y'all. And just a PSA, PC players of Elden Ring Nightring may face frame rate issues with newer graphics card, and there are temporary solutions, including adjusting settings and lowering resolution. So, for those of you getting ready to play Nightring day one, I'm gonna strangle you if I hear, oh, I'm getting frame drops. Because, by the way, this game has no crossplay. So you don't have to worry about your console friends getting frame drops and having to adjust it. This just applies to people playing on Steam and Epic. Again, there's no crossplay. So make sure if you're about to buy this game with you and your friends, you coordinate what platform you're getting it on. Because if you get it on PlayStation and your friends get it on Xbox, you won't be able to play together. Also, just another reason why PC is fucking great, they give away good free games all the time. Now, you may be sitting here going, wait. Dub C's, I thought you hate boring lands, or QaptainSlander, that's what y'all most likely to call me. I thought you hate boring lands. And yes, that is true. I do hate boring lands. But, this is the one good thing about boring lands. It's a short little 5-hour story that's nice and concise and doesn't overstay its welcome. Because that's what I think Boring Land's biggest problem always has been. The story is just longer than it needs to be. I don't want to say long as fuck because it's only like, what, 20-30 hours, but the length of the story for what they're trying to do with the story, the shit overstays its welcome way too long. That being said, if you are in the Twitch stream live, all you must do to stay within the stream is reload your tab.
One and only Fred Paris and the Satins.